Hey, well, we're just about ready to get started. I think he might be still warming up. There we go.
Alrighty, Leviticus. This is the fifth meeting between these two.
Hey, we are about to start with a countdown, and here we go. Three, two, one, and feels. And we should be off right now. There we go.
And we are off. I think. There we go. Okay. Bidwell was holding still a little too long, and I had fear that he might have lost connection again out there in Columbus, where he is hosting and running the Versus Championships, which we'll see live here next Saturday. So you don't want to miss out on that. But for now, it's a quick hot start for Leviticus. He's already down to 23. But Bidwell on that high speed really starting to go to town.
Yeah, Leviticus with a board that doesn't have a lot of yellow available. He's going to be down to only three viruses that are yellow. As Bidwell, also mostly blue and red on his top line at this point.
Yeah, he'll need to get some yellow exposed, and really the only way he can do that is to start churning down that right side, and it's really complicated over there. Not really a lot of things in the way of help over there. He's going to have to drill down to force pieces to drop, and he is getting that. And now using garbage to get himself down to 17 viruses, but Leviticus holding the early lead as he has no yellow on his board.
Yeah, but Leviticus has a quite open board. He's going to take out that yellow, so he waiting for that yellow red is going to be very helpful. He uses it differently. He's going for a different plan. But meanwhile, Bidwell has it set up so that it's going to open up that right side as he gets a very beautiful combo there.
And he is going to start looking at potentially getting into the lead here. He will, as he's down to 7 viruses, and Bidwell did start a little bit later, so it is pretty much even as things go right now. But we're going to see Bidwell with a tuck cross down to 0. He's out at a minute 42. That was a brilliantly fast end game.
Yeah, there at the end, he just got the right pills, put them in the right place, and he was out very quickly. As Leviticus now suffering from no reds anywhere near. There we go. He's going to get one of them. He's going to need three more. That double red is going to help a lot, and he's going to be out at 206.
Bidwell's speaking of red. Bidwell needs a lot of red help here, as he only has one red virus exposed right now. Looking to start addressing that left side as well, and it looks like that's what he's doing.
And that's it's a strange situation there for Bidwell because it's like layered a layered board, and yeah, that's going to take some time unless he manages to somehow open up those clumps of viruses that he has. As Leviticus on that, he has a much more varied board at this point, so this might be what he needs to bring this advantage into a much shorter amount of viruses.
It is just a slight advantage to Bidwell. Bidwell going to get that 0 drop triple and go down to under 21st. Leviticus has almost an entirely red top line. It is very scattered, very frustrating to see when you're just taking a full view of the board. But he does get a tuck play, trying to open up some more stuff on his board as he's down to 19 viruses. But Bidwell cruising along right now, looking for his first semifinal Sunday in 2021.
Yeah, he's doing a great job at that. So, well, he was trying to set up that blue horizontally, but unfortunately, there is some garbage in the way. So he's gonna have to go another way. Perhaps messing up there the peel, putting it upside down, but he has options, so it's not going to be much of a problem. As he's just waiting for three blues, and he's going to talk them all. So that's one, that's two, and the Bidwell is going to be out at
330.
335.
And really has held on to a bigger lead here as we get going. It is 5 viruses to go for Leviticus as Bidwell starting to go to town here on 10. And Bidwell needing some yellow help. Doesn't look like he's getting it. He has just the one exposed in column 8. Meanwhile, Leviticus pretty much free and clear once he gets that yellow out. So he'll have to probably force a drop combo. He could also clear those blues horizontally in row 2, but it's a moot point as he gets the double blue and is out at 413.
Yeah, there were those two options. Probably clearing those blues would have taken even more blues, and he wasn't getting them. So yeah, that was a good the right way of going for it. More so because he got that double blue.
Bidwell's strat here, playing just very limited drops as well, really helping save himself some time. As you may or may not know, every row of drop is about a quarter of a second off the clock. Good clear there again by Bidwell, maintaining a lead of about 7 viruses and getting that tuck double. We're really starting to see him get really efficient, John.
Yeah, as Leviticus managing to have a very nice even line at the moment. However, it's lacking red, so that's slowing him down a bit.
Yeah, and everything is clustered together, which really makes uh, having to force garbage a bit of a challenging issue, as it may come back to bite you. But there's a lot of doubles on the bottom of that board for Leviticus, so he could really storm here and make this a game again.
Yeah, definitely. But we are seeing how Bidwell is making sure that that doesn't happen. He's trying to go as fast as possible at this point. And oh, I think okay, we're having some issue right now. We'll be back with you guys. Oh,
Are we having issues? I see Bidwell's boards a
yeah.
little streams a
Okay.
little slow, but I think we're fine.
I think it was on both sides, but I think we're back at this point. There we go. And yeah, just a bit of a hiccup there. Sorry, guys. And Bidwell is going to be almost out. He just needs to get rid of that one blue virus on the right-hand side.
And
He's
Bidwell at a sub 6 through the first 3. Great runs so far.
Yeah, definitely a very nice time so far. As Leviticus now only mostly blues and yellows. They are clumped and they can be taken out very quickly, as you can see right there. But yeah, he's going to need some yellow help at this point. Probably would have gone with that double yellow some other way, but yeah, that's going to work. He's only going to need 3 more yellows at this point, and 2 at this point. Now 1, and he's going to be out at 6:38.
So, as both players in the final stage, it is a big advantage to Bidwell, but 16 viruses can easily be overcome. We've seen it plenty of times to know that that lead is not safe.
Yeah, I mean, Leviticus is one of those players that if he can just figure out a way, then he has it very well set and can just go through a level just like it's butter. Strange to see that Bidwell didn't go for the horizontal there, but he's clearing those viruses in the middle some other way, as we get hit with another one of those ads, of course.
And I can tell you that it's 29 viruses to go for Leviticus, as he is eliminating the top of his board. Really, only just a couple of yellow stragglers in column number 6, as we're starting to see Leviticus make a move here down to 24, but Bidwell in single-digit territory, as he's going to get another clear. He's going to turn that into a drop cross. Really nice combo there. As Leviticus now down to 16 viruses to go, just has the 1 yellow remaining, so he's got to be careful with that. He would love a double blue. He could get a quad horizontal. Decides not to go for it. There is still the triple if he wants it, and he does see that, and he is going for it. 10 viruses to go, but Bidwell just needs 2 blues, and he is going to be out at an 8:03. Great time for Bidwell.
And that means that Bidwell is going to be taking game number 1.
And just to check here, because I believe that might be a PB. No, his PB 7 minutes 34 seconds, but still a really good time, a below average time, which is what you want. His average 8 minutes 52 seconds. So we said he needed to cut 40, 50 seconds off that average, and he certainly did, as he takes game number 1.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to point out. He's playing under his average, and yeah, that's exactly what he needed to do. So, GG's for Bidwell on that first game. It's now on Leviticus to try and bring it to a 3-game match.
And Bidwell looking to clinch that spot into the championship round. He can do it with 1 more win. Leviticus is ready. Bidwell is ready.
Okay, so both of our players ready. We're going to be getting with the countdown in just a second. And here we go. It's going to be 3, 2, 1. Papa pills.
Pills. All right. We're off to town first here, and there goes Bidwell. Both players off. About a 5-second difference between the timers as we get going here in this second game.
Yeah, as well, Bidwell starting to struggle with the reds and also yellows. It's mostly a blue exclusive board at this point. Trying to open up some stuff, however, not getting the exact pills he needs, but now starting to work on it.
But
As Leviticus is also a bit struggling at this point.
yeah, I was about to mention he did have that misdrop of that blue-red up towards column 6 and 7. He did get a clear to drop it down, but it's still definitely blocking a lot of that right side, almost entirely that right side. He's got a bit of an area to kind of squeeze a pill through, but definitely a priority point to open that board back up, and Bidwell taking advantage of it as he's taking the lead.
Yeah, you definitely want to take out those eyesores because although they might not be interfering necessarily with the rest of the board, it's difficult to concentrate on the rest of it. You just want to get rid of those problems rather quickly.
And Leviticus got a big lightning bolt there, Mario fans, so he is evening this back up, although remember there is a bit of a time difference, so Bidwell with the slight advantage as these players get to the 90-second mark. It is a bit of more of an open lead, but I say that, and a one-pill triple for Leviticus puts him into single digits as well here. 90 seconds have elapsed now for both players, and it's pretty even.
Yeah, it was that spar in the middle that was slowing down a bit well, but he's finally out of it. He's going to need just 3 reds to get out of here. As Leviticus is waiting for, blue and red help, and that's going to be very helpful as he's out at 155 and Bidwell is out at 150.
So 6-second advantage to Bidwell right now as we get into level 9, and both players already going to work. Leviticus has a pretty balanced board, so does Bidwell. So it'll really come down to how this mid-game and end-game go for both players.
So far, Leviticus making a bit of a well in the middle of his board, so that's going to be interesting. Bidwell with the other configuration, he has the wells on the sides of his board, so, it's a tale of two boards at this point.
It's a tale of two wells almost. A big misdrop from Bidwell. Right in the center of his board. He's going to have to work quickly on that. He could really risk topping out here. It looks like he fixed that, but that was very dangerous.
Yeah, he got the right pills because he put himself in a situation where if he didn't get either of those two colors that he had on the top, it was going to be a top out for sure.
18 viruses to go. That's given Leviticus a chance to take the lead here. Bidwell had an opportunity for that one pill clear with the double red, didn't take it. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that was a possibility. Probably he's just trying to open up that right side, and that was the plan that he had. But yeah, definitely there was that option.
And he gets that tuck. He's down to 10 viruses. Leviticus down to 6. It's all blue for Leviticus. A bit more diverse on Bidwell's board as he's starting to set up a horizontal. And he will get a 1-drop and opens up that last red. But Leviticus out at 3.5 minutes. It looks like Leviticus really starting to pull ahead here.
Yeah, as Bidwell is now getting hit with a completely yellow board, so that's going to take some time, and there's going to be more drop time because, those blues are going to clear. So, he just needs some help at this point. It's just a matter of the RNG cooperating. That double yellow is going to help a lot, and he's going to be out at 354.
But Leviticus has taken about a dozen virus lead here and has a really nice clean board. Very diverse, not really a lot of issues. Looking at Bidwell's board, it's a bit scattered, but really can start making moves on the middle of that board once he gets down there.
Yeah, not only that, once Leviticus clears up that right side, it's quite a few doubles on the way, so that's going to make it so he can clear him very quickly as he gets that T.
And Bidwell going to drop down for a drill, 34 to go. It's still a big advantage for Leviticus as Bidwell getting another double clear down to 29, really starting to surge as we get to the 4.5 minute mark for both players. Very, very close. 25 for Bidwell, 17 for Leviticus. Leviticus looking to force a Game 3. Bidwell looking to get to his first semifinal in 2021.
Yes, at the moment, Bidwell trying to figure out a way to clear that right side because it's completely yellow at this point. So, yeah, he's going to eat some garbage there and then try and clear that up as quickly as possible.
And we're going to see a horizontal clear. No, doesn't go for the horizontal clear with that double red. Instead elects to take the garbage. I don't know about that play. I might have taken the double red and would set myself up for the other clear.
Yeah, it's there's both possibilities. I mean, if we knew the layout of the pills, what the next pills are gonna be, then yeah, we can make a better assumption of what's the best play. But well, if that's you have a plan, you go for it.
6-3 here, but Leviticus very much in the driver's seat, very clean. Endgame will be out at 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Bidwell struggling to get these last 4 off the board.
Yeah, and it's three of them are one on top of the other, so that's going to take some time. He needs to clear that garbage, otherwise there's well, he has to go horizontal, but unfortunately that yellow also wants to be taken out horizontally. So yeah, that's a lot of problems as he covers that yellow.
And he's buried that yellow, so this is a very critical juncture here as, another misdrop. Oh, it looks like he's going to try to do the drop clear. Okay,
Yeah.
great play. Out at 6:18, but Leviticus has pulled ahead by 11 viruses, so Bidwell's going to need some really favorable RNG here to put this one away.
Yeah, at the top of his board, it's I mean it's double friendly, but it's mostly horizontal, so that's going to be more difficult to pull a trigger on, as Leviticus has mostly red and yellow on the top line.
And Bidwell's hit a banner ad. I can update you that he is at 41 viruses, so still behind Leviticus here. Big red top line, trying to keep things as diverse as he can. Gets a 1-pill triple, good clear there, down to 34 viruses as he is trying to put this second game away and eliminate Leviticus.
Yeah, there Leviticus could have made a setup so that those reds that are horizontal on that right side would have been cleared, but it wasn't a good setup once you see the pill that he got afterwards. So good awareness there by Leviticus.
30-17, we're going to get a little bit of a cascade, but it'll turn into a double clear. Bidwell just trying to do what he can with some really rough RNG. He is down to 25, but it will be single-digit territory for Leviticus, one of our Canadian players, along with Snipe and Dars. And it looks like we've got a banner ad from Leviticus as well.
Those are out ready to get us.
And he is at 4 viruses here. Now down to 3, just needing that stack on column 8 to be cleared out. He's now down to 2. Bidwell at 13. It looks like we're going to be going to another decider here in round number 2.
Hey, Leviticus is going to go for the chalk. Nice, using that garbage pill that was on the corner, and he's going to be out at 8:20.
So game 2 to Leviticus as Bidwell elapses that 8-minute and 20-second timer. So we will be going to a decider. And that's pretty much it with that misdrop right there. And
yeah, he couldn't tuck it. It's the speed also that's playing against him.
That's the risky run of high speed is the pills are locked depending on the gravity. But it is a D-Snyder. Oh, goodness, Floyd. Boo! All right. We're going to a decider. We're going to wait on readies from our players, and we will get right into this third game.
Okay, so far both of our matches in round 2 have gone 3 games. So yeah, it's showing how close our players are in their skills in this game. As we're getting ready from both of our players, and we're about to go into the countdown. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and
off we go.
there we go.
Leviticus ready to go, and Bidwell off to the races here. Remember, these players have to get through levels 8, 9, 10, and 11, a 4-level block, as quickly as possible. Skilled players can do this in under 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's also a matter of RNG, so an average is right around there, 7:30, something like that.
You definitely want to get something in the 7 to 8 minute range. That's a very respectable time. As Leviticus is absolutely tearing through this 8. He's already down to 19. Bidwell starting to get going as well here. Looks like he's going to get a triple clear. He's going to be down to 20, so very close between these two players as another clear for Bidwell and then into another combo. And that's a 3-pill clear streak. Nice job there from Bidwell. He's down to 15, so is Leviticus, as both players looking to eliminate these final clusters on the bottom of their boards.
Yeah, Leviticus has quite a clustered endgame there. I was going to say he wasn't running into any issues, and then, of course, as soon as I think it, I don't even have to say it, he starts running into issues with the pill that he's been getting.
It's that pre-commentator's curse.
Oh, that's even worse.
Let's see. Bidwell's going to get that L. He's going to be down to 6, but Leviticus already down to 1, looking to be out in under 90 seconds, and he is at a 1:26. Great time. But Bidwell not far behind, just needing 4 more blue pills, and he will be out. And he's going to get that that stack of 2, and then he is going to get out at 1:35. So not too far behind is Chris Bidwell, as one of these players looking to punch their ticket to semifinal Sunday.
Yeah, however, Bidwell gets hit with some reds, which he doesn't have any use for at this point. He opens up 1 virus there, but other than that, it's going to take some time to open up that left side on the board.
And he's definitely whittling things down. He does need to start addressing that right side of the board, or that left side of the board, excuse me. Tomorrow we'll work on shapes, but it is a slight lead for Bidwell here, as Leviticus struggling on his 9.
Yeah, I think Leviticus was waiting for that double red there, and he could have used that double blue to go horizontally. I mean, he had another plan to just clear some garbage that was going to be happening with a pill he positioned much earlier. But he takes that triple, and that's going to bring down all of those yellows.
I was about to say that's a huge triple. That gives a big lead here to Leviticus, but it is now 16-16 as Bidwell starting to go on a clear surge again, and looking maybe to get that right side attacked here. I like that clear. He does have that bit of yellow garbage, but it's definitely a manageable situation, as Bidwell now down to 12, 11 for Leviticus. Both players having separate issues on these levels, but Leviticus starting to surge now. He's down to 7.
Yeah, however, Bidwell doesn't have any viruses on the corners, which usually are the hardest ones to take out. He only has that little bit of garbage that's going to come down into that yellow virus. But once, that comes out, he's going to go horizontally. Yeah, that's the play.
Good play there from Bidwell. He's down to 2, Leviticus down to 4, and it looks like Bidwell's... Oh, no, the double clear, 336. But it's 335 for Bidwell, so he's technically winning by 1 second as we go into the penultimate round.
Yeah, I think Bidwell could have been out if he had taken the drop time, but he wasn't ready to commit to that situation. But still, he's out 1 second faster than Leviticus.
And it's one thing every speed player hesitates about is that drop time. You have that quick debate in your mind if it's worth it or not. Big combo there by Bidwell. He's at now 30. He's now taking a bit of an outright lead as these players looking to get to 11 first and really start to put the hammer down. We're seeing Bidwell with a double clear there, a little bracket clear, putting him down to 25. Leviticus with a nice combo on his own, down to 24. These players neck and neck as we're out now halfway through level 10.
Yeah, there Leviticus committing to the horizontals, and it's been working for him in this level 10. As Bidwell is also not too far. He needs some red to take out that straggler that's on the right side, or a red-yellow would be very helpful to start opening up that right side as well.
And we're getting a horizontal clear by Leviticus. He's down to 14. Bidwell down to 13. That right side going to be a bit of a problem for Bidwell. He's got to start addressing it. And it looks like he is. He's down to 10. Leviticus down to a dozen.
Probably would have used one of those red yellows on Bidwell's board to just chuck it and take out that yellow virus on column 8. But he's going to get the double. That's going to help him.
And Bidwell was thinking about that tuck, but elected not to play it. He's going to be down to his final 4. Leviticus down to 7, and that's a big clear. But now Bidwell's got to worry about drop combos just to get those last 2 out of the corner.
Yeah, I mean, he could drop one row there to clear up that garbage, but that yellow red's going to help a lot. He's only needing 2 reds, and that double is going to be making it. So Bidwell is out at 548.
And 540 or 554 for Leviticus. These players very, very close going into this final round. It's all going to come down to this, folks.
Yeah, it's just whoever can make it out of level 11, who can get the best RNG and who can just make use of the pills the best. As Bidwell getting a very blue heavy top line at this point, so that's going to slow him down. But Leviticus doesn't have anywhere to play a yellow until he opens up that right side, as he does right now.
And it is a bit of a virus lead for Leviticus right now, but remember, it's just a few seconds between these 2 players. Bidwell getting a nice combo, setting up that red in column 1. I really like that play. If you could drop something down to set up, always do it. 24 to 30 now as Bidwell's taken a bit of a lead here. That combo definitely helped, and that's what we mean. If you can drop something, try to do it. Ooh, but a misplay potentially in that bottom corner. We'll see how that plays out, but Leviticus struggling here, John.
Yeah, I mean, Leviticus trying to open up something, but he's not getting any blues, and precisely the viruses that are on column 6 and 7 are blue right now, and there's no other way to go around it. You just have to dig your way through it.
And Bidwell misflipped that blue-yellow. He managed to fix it, but that bought Leviticus a little time. It's now a 5-virus advantage as Bidwell's starting to open up that left side. He really needs to get going on that. Here's Leviticus creeping up here. 12 viruses to go. Who is going to get out of this first? It's going to be anybody's game here, folks. 6 viruses to go for Bidwell. 10 viruses to go for Leviticus.
Bidwell needs very specific pills to start opening up that left side, and yeah, he gets the red yellow that he needed. He now needs blue. There's no other way to go around it and get to the yellow.
And a huge double yellow. It looks like Bidwell's going to take this. He's going to be out at a sub-8, and he's going to semifinal Sunday, and more than likely has clinched himself a spot in the December championship brackets.
Yeah, from being out of the December tournament because he was in 18th place, he's now climbed all the way to about 8 or 9, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going to clinch almost surely a place in the tournament.
And the chat pointing out Bidwell won sitting down, so I think he's now 1-0 and seeded. So he may be coming around here.